If I could describe Monster, the Ed Gein story in 3 words or less, it would be hot ass mess. If you haven't seen this yet, Ryan Murphy just debuted his 3rd installment of his Monster series on Netflix, this time following infamous 1950s serial killer Ed Gein, who was known for dismembering and skinning his victims. Fun times. The series starts out really strong with a super eerie, creepy scene that really sets the stage of the whole show. But somewhere along the lines, things take a really weird turn. I think my biggest complaint about this particular series was the fact that it just was not linear. Timelines seem to jump around quite a bit. In the past Monster series, it really has just focused solely on that one person. And with this, there was a whole section about Alfred Hitchcock and Psycho. There was a whole part about Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Tobe Hooper. Then we got thrown in a little sequence about Silence of the Lambs. I know that they did this to show us how influential Ed Gein was in the creation of these super well-known horror films. It was just not cohesive at all. I left feeling like I watched 5 different shows about like 5 different people. Also, after I finished watching this, I of course went down a Google rabbit hole just trying to research, what was true, what was not true. And there were just so many factual inaccuracies about this story. And yes, I know, of course, when it comes to making a TV show, you're obviously going to dramatize certain things, but they just straight up made things up. Now, Ryan Murphy is known for trying to humanize these serial killers. We certainly saw it in Dahmer and definitely with Eric and Lyle Menendez. But I was pretty surprised at the light that they were trying to paint Ed Gein in as this nice, sensitive guy who was just kind of misunderstood because he hadn't been properly diagnosed and given the right medication. And while that may be true, Homeboy still did some of the most gruesome, disturbing, disgusting things that I've ever watched on television. Last episode was also a complete and total disaster, and to me felt more like the inside of an acid trip than the ending of a story. I don't know if they were trying to be like artsy or avant-garde or whatever, but it just did not land for me. Overall, I'd probably give this a 6 out of 10, which I think is generous, but there were some really amazing moments to this show and it was beautifully shot. Curious to hear what other people think. Oh, and pro tip, do not eat anything while watching this. Just trust me.